Shalom and good luck. Shalom and good morning, beloveds. Yes, it is very late, or should I say very early in the morning. And look, I have company. Look who's there. Tiger Samia. Mia. Tiger, so you taking up Mia's space? There she is. There she is. Huh? Where are you? I just see tigers. Oh, there you are. Gray and white. Anyway, I meant to do this video earlier, but I got into, as you can see, my Bible. I got into a study, into a teaching, and it was talking about how fathers should be fathers, right? And God's way. It was very deep, and it had me stop, and I remembered Dr. Stanley said, may he rest in peace. He said something about the word said is written in the word in Matthew. When we pray, go in our closet, etc., etc. And he was saying how, well, the word says how, when we pray, we say, Our Father. That's who he is to us. So, I remember when I was getting ready to do something. I don't feel I was wrong, but I wanted to make this person feel uncomfortable, right? It wasn't right, but the way God, and the point I'm driving home to is that it's not a religion. It's not religion at all. It's a personal relationship with the Lord. Yes. And I say that because I was going to go to, somebody had some beef with me. And when I say beef, no, it was not nothing physical. Like when I lived in the Bronx. Excuse me. No, nothing physical, but they had some qualm with me, and it was unwarranted qualm. Who's hissing? Stop being a bully, Mia. Don't be a bully. Don't be a bully, sweetie. You trying to hug him? Oh, you're so sweet. I love y'all. I love my babies more than I love my fur babies more than I love some people. Very few people, but some people. But anyway, I was gonna go to this person's church. I said, you know what? And I said it out loud. And I was talking to God. I was talking to Father. I said, Abba, I said, I'm gonna go to the church and sit right beside them and look them right in their face like this. He said, no, you're not. He said, no, you're not. I heard it. I felt it through my whole body. And I didn't. He said that to me a couple of times. No, you're not. See, that's why it's personal, because that's how he speaks to me. one of the ways he speaks to me. And I know I have to listen more and speak less. I petition, that, and then something came up in Matthew 6:6 that said, "Be not like the hypocrites that stand in the corner." This is this video, okay. Okay, verse 5, Matthew 6, verse 5, and when that, from the KJV, "And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray, standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men, Verily I say to you, they have their reward." Meaning God is going to give them what he wants to give them, or they're just going to get the, "Oh, that's such a nice person. Oh, that's a holy man of God. He be out there preaching on them streets and stuff." So one or the other. I don't know that, And verse 6, right before I started this video, I started on verse 6. "But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet." Does that mean that literally? Well, I believe that it could mean a secret place, what I call, and some call the secret place. My closet, thank God now, is large enough for me to get in, turn the light on, sit on the carpet. I'm blessed. And I just wrote that down. Did I write that? No, I didn't write it down. I wrote it down in the in my heart, in my spirit. "But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to the Father. Pray to thy Father, which is in secret, and thy Father, which seeth in secret, shall reward thee openly. But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do." We don't have to repeat ourselves over and over again, because he knows what we need before we even ask him. He knows. Wow. "But when ye pray, use not vain repetitions as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking." So we think that God's really going to hear prayer. The longer we speak, the longer the more he's going to accept that. I've been in the middle of the prayer, and this is my own testimony. I can only speak of my own experiences. And I've been in the middle of a prayer, and God would say, "Okay, that's enough." Or "Stop," he would say to me. Yeah, facts. "Be ye not therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye need of before ye ask him. After this manner therefore pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." And that's going into the Lord's Prayer. So that's our Bible lesson for tonight. And no, I did not mean to do that, but look where God led us to the teaching, and I'm going to go back and listen to that teaching. And it's so, so awesome because it's oh so true. And men, we need y'all. I know these new age women and